Hello. Today I'll be exploring the impact of art with its benefits and drawbacks. Art has been an integral part of humanity for centuries, thereby influencing modern society and pop culture immensely. Art is a universal medium of communication, expression, and entertainment. I was able to experience this firsthand as an artist that took visual arts in IB and hosted an exhibition. I saw that even a single brushstroke to the canvas could convey inexpressible thoughts and be the voice to someone. Beyond these functions, art can have a huge impact on people's mental well-being. Today, I'd like to discuss both the benefits and the drawbacks of art while taking my experiences with it into account. Starting from the benefits I've observed, art shone a spotlight on me that nothing else has, which is funny as I'm talking about art under a spotlight right now. Art allowed me to be the storyteller to my own fiction. Let me be more clear. In IB, I chose my exhibition's theme to be centered around ethnic women, represented with the recurring motive of distinct flowers. This theme resonated with me as an ethnic woman myself that does not see a lot of representation everywhere. Think of movies, magazines, or even social media. Oftentimes, it's only white women and men that fit the ideal beauty standard that we see in mainstream media. As a result, in my exhibition, I wanted to create an atmosphere where I only highlighted ethnic women and their beauty, breaking away from the stereotype that their features are not pretty. Although I said it was a stereotype, almost everyone that visited my exhibition made a comment on the beauty of the woman I drew. Hence my point. Art provides a unique opportunity and power to share your perspective, thoughts, and opinions with others, and to offer them a glimpse into your worldview. This is what I thought about ethnic women, and through my art, I was able to vocalize it. It allows you to express your feelings in a way that can be deeply personal and meaningful, while also inviting others to explore and engage with their ideas. I want to discuss this from a cultural viewpoint as well. Art can expose us to new cultures and traditions, promoting empathy and understanding. Take a look at Paul Gauguin, Andy Warhol, and Frida Kahlo. All very different artists from different backgrounds that have provided a window into the beliefs, values, and experiences of a particular culture. Art can also help us break down cultural barriers that promote Art can also help us promote different cultural traditions and values and help us provide a window into the beliefs of a particular culture. It can help us promote cross-cultural understandings as it provides a common ground for people to explore and engage with different worldviews and perspectives. Art has also played a key role in creating and disseminating new cultural trends and styles. Pop art, for example, emerged in the 1950s. Pop artists such as Andy Warhol mass-produced images and consumer products as the basis for their work, challenging traditional notions of art and elevating popular culture to a new level of artistic expression, like you can see here. At last, I want to discuss the most relatable thing and important factor, that is its benefits to our mental health. Last year, during my IB program, I went through a hectic time trying to spare enough time for all of my classes. From research papers to lab reports, our assignments were not easy on us. Now, I can't come up here and defend that my visual arts assignments have been comparatively easier, because they were definitely not. However, composing my exhibition was definitely the most therapeutic of them all. Every week, with some relaxing music in the background and some lit candles, I took some time to paint for my exhibition. I didn't have to put my thoughts into words as I'm doing right now. I was alone with my canvas, and I could do anything I wanted with it. To clarify, no matter how good or bad you are in art, it allows you to explore your feelings in solitude and eventually release your stress. Now, what about the drawbacks? Subjectivity is one of the defining characteristics of art, and it refers to the fact that different people may interpret or appreciate a work of art in different ways. While subjectivity can be a strength of art, providing space for different perspectives and interpretations, it can also be a drawback in certain contexts. Unlike in fields such as science or mathematics, where there are clear criteria for determining success or failure, art is often evaluated based on more subjective criteria, such as aesthetics, emotional impact, and cultural relevance. This can make it challenging to compare or rank different works of art. Since we cannot rely on factual evaluation of our art, it can be tough to grow as an artist. Speaking from experience, I receive different criticism from different people when it comes to my art pieces. And I learned that when you try to satisfy one's liking, you can displease another. Because art is often evaluated based on more subjective criteria, it can also perpetuate existing power balances and inequalities within the art world. Who's to say more acknowledged and acclaimed artists are better than those who aren't? To further explore this topic, external validation is another setback for artists. I can't begin to tell you how disheartening and frustrating it can be to spend lots of time and effort into something and not receive the outcome you were hoping for. I struggle with this a lot as an artist. Now, it's important to remember that the value and merit of art are subjective. Just because you receive lower than you expected doesn't necessarily mean that your art is not good or worthy. It could be that judges or critics had a different perspective or preference. It's also important to keep in mind that the value of art is not only in its external recognition or rewards, but also in the personal growth and satisfaction that comes with it. The act of creating art can be therapeutic, enlightening, and fulfilling in itself. While creating art can be a productive and fulfilling experience, it can also lead to burnout and creative blocks if not managed carefully. Creating art is a journey that is filled with ups and downs. It's not a smooth ride, but rather a bumpy one. There are times when I become completely absorbed in my work, spending long hours lost in a creative process. However, there are also times when I go through periods of creative drought, where inspiration feels forced and unnatural to me. For example, after producing so much work last year, I began to feel overwhelmed, which led to a lack of motivation and inspiration. These setbacks are a natural part of the creative process and can be influenced by a shift in artistic vision or life events or personal struggles. Right now, I'm exactly in the period of my life where art feels unnatural to me. The strong smell of turpentine that I would spend hours enduring, or the paint under my nails or my hair that I would spend also hours trying to remove, no longer speaks out to me. So it's easy to say that although artistic expression can be a powerful way to process emotions, it can also be emotionally draining. In conclusion, art is a complex and multifaceted form of expression that has the potential to provide many benefits, but also present a range of challenges. On the one hand, art can serve as a powerful tool for emotional expression, self-discovery, and personal growth. It can provide a sense of community, foster empathy and understanding, and contribute to cultural and societal change. On the other, art can also contribute to cultural and societal change. Art can also be emotionally taxing, subject to criticism, and can perpetuate inequalities and exclusivity within the art world. It's important for artists and art enthusiasts alike to be mindful of the potential benefits and drawbacks of art and to prioritize self-care and emotional well-being. By being aware of these complexities and taking time to address them, we can fully appreciate and enjoy many ways in which art enriches our lives while also addressing its potential changes. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.